Hi there, my name is Vitor. I am a full stack software engineer. I'm applying to a role front end developer at Float, and I don't have any front end project that I'm allowed to show the codes here in this video. So I'm gonna use one of the projects of one of my online courses. I'm a teacher. I have three published courses at Udemy. So I'm gonna use the final project I made for this Python course here. Uh, this is the repository of the project. It is public, so it is under my GitHub account. So you can see the codes here using this URL. And I have the code, I cloned it in my local environment, so this is that project. So this is the app file, the initial file that create and configure a Python, the Python app. So as you can see here, we instantiate Flask because this course is using Python and Flask to create REST APIs. Uh, we have some configurations here, so the database configuration, migrations configuration, tokens configuration, the routes of this API. It's a simple API, it's not much complex with a lot of business logic. So we have just five routes here. We have some custom message for some errors. Execution here to instantiate the database on the first execution, the first run of the API. And let's walk through the package. I will start from top to bottom. So we have this exception package here, and over here I teach the students how they can configure custom error messages, custom how they can handle exceptions. We have a section that explain that, and this is just an example. We have a migrations package. I'm using, let me show you, I'm using Flask SQL Alchemy to do the ORM. This is the ORM. And I'm using Alembic to do the migrations, schema migrations. So this is the configurations file of Alembic. You can see some migrations here, and yeah. Next package is purchase orders. The idea of this project is to create purchase orders and save them to the database. So we have a purchase order and purchase order items. It's a relationship, one-to-many relationship here. And in the purchase orders, it's super simple. So we have ID, description, and quantity. And we have a resources file. This is where the requests coming. So we have a get, a post, a get by ID here, and some configurations of the body, what we expect in the body, a parser to the body request, and yeah. And we have the service configuration. This is where it's a layer between the resources and the model. It's a layer where we can add some business logic here and yeah, do validations, check for handle exceptions and so on. In the purchase orders items, the same thing. So we have the model with their foreign key relationship here regarding purchase order ID, resources where we can add and get purchase order items, and a service layer. We have a few more business logic here in this package, and yeah, we have an users package, same thing. I created a users package to teach how they can log in the user, get an JWT token, and use it to do requests authenticated. And we have a test package. We have some configuration file here. We need to authenticate our tests and instantiate and test the app. I'm using a database, a test database, to execute all the tests. So we have a some configuration to add to seed the DB and add the test data. So as you can see here, I'm adding a purchase order to execute all my tests, and I have some tests to unit tests to test the services layer and to test the resources. The resources, it's like an integration test because it will pass through all layers. So it will pass through resources and services and the model, and because it will really save the data into a test DB. That's it. I like to learn. I like to study. I learn fast. I learn by my own, and I like to share my knowledge with other developers and help them to grow in their careers. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video.